so you get into Harvard. Your high school GPA is a 3.2, and your SAT scores really aren't the best. But you're a black female, part of the middle class. But the real question is, how did you get into Harvard? Well, affirmative action is, the government says, it is to prevent discrimination of minors. But when in reality, it discriminates against white males. So, dictionary.com defined affirmative action as encouragement to increase representation of minors in the workplace and school place. What's good about it is it gets you used to working with people that aren't like yourself. It gets you used to working with people that may have different views as you, may have different lifestyles as you, so you know how to work with everyone in the world. It breaks down the barriers of, oh, she's white, and oh, she's black. But there's also some really bad things about it. It breaks down equal rights, because you could not get a job just because you're a white male, because that job needs a minority there. White males hold 48% of college degrees, but they hold 90% of jobs in the news media. They hold 89% of CEO jobs, 96% of law jobs, and 85% of white males are college teachers. So it doesn't really seem that even when you look at the numbers like that. Now, since we're all college students, let's see how it affects you. There was a college, it was the University of California, and it was versus Bake. It pretty much said that, Bake was a white male and he did not get into the University of California because he was a white male. They told him, when they went to court, that Bake needed to fit the minority group of people that they needed. So they sued University of California, and he got a bunch of money because it was discriminating against him. Not only does it affect college people, but it also affects you when you go get a job. So after college, you might not get a job just because we're all white. United Steelworkers of America versus Weber. That was where they took 50% of the black people, 50% of the white people, and took, no matter who had the most seniority, they took the highest ones of 50-50 and put them in their own little group. So some black juniors that were working there would get the job, but some seniors that were white at that job would not get it, just because they were white. A man with the last name of Weber got angry at this because he was a senior, and he sued United Steel Workers of America, just because he was white and was being discriminated against. Now, this is what I think. I don't think it's fair, because I could go on and I could apply for a job and I could meet everything that they need. I could have the most education, I could have the most experience, but if they need to fill that job right there with minorities, they could fit another person in there and I could be out of a job. And my dad, he just applied for a job 3 months ago, and he found out that he didn't get it because he was a white male and they needed a minor in that position. He had the most experience with that company. He was trying to change companies, and he had the most experience working with that company and working with the person in that position. And he also knew, he was best friends with that guy, so he knew everything that the guy went through on a daily basis. But they put a female in there just because females are a minor. But what do you think? Do you guys think it's fair? You could be thinking that, oh, we're all just going to Anne Arundel Community College, so they can't really tell us no. But let's say you want to go to Harvard next year. Will you get in? just because you're white and a female? Or let's take something even more realistic. University of Maryland. You're a white female. So, are you going to get in just because of that?
Yeah, it's almost guaranteed.
Oh, I brought this.